Hi Cancer, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina. This is your Feb 2020 love story reading, and I'm going to do my usual layout. For those of you who are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading and do consider subscribing to the channel. For those of you who are returning, welcome back and thank you for your continued support. So I have pulled out some oracle cards as some additional messages or advice from Spirit, which we'll take a look at towards the end of the reading. And we're going to start with our usual layout. Now, I will be speaking in terms of your side versus their side, but feel free to swap the sides. The story is going to remain the same. The characters can be swapped, okay? So you will know if this, first of all, resonates with you or not, and secondly, which side resonates more with you, okay? Alright, so we have the 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I'm feeling some resistance, and it feels like you're trying to protect something, okay? So I'm feeling protection, I'm feeling resistance, I'm feeling also some distance between you and this other person. Oh, by the way, this is not intended to be a singles reading, okay? But I will pull out some messages for singles towards the latter half of this video. Now coming back to this, I'm feeling resistance, I'm feeling distance, I'm feeling also like a distance in communication, possibly some miscommunication. I'm feeling, oh, look at that, now we have the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so that's nice. Something to look forward to. Let me just lay the cards out and then I'll explain what these positions mean. Okay, so this is your side and this is their side. Your overall approach or energy towards this person, your thoughts and feelings, your behavior towards this person, their behavior, their thoughts and feelings, their approach, and this is what they want, what you want from the relationship or from them, and this is the outcome which we'll take a look at later on. So we'll start with the mutual energy between the two of you, okay? Oh, so we have the Ace of Swords and the Chariot. I'm hearing run with it. There's some clarity, some truth that is coming out or that is being spoken, and that sort of gives a boost of momentum. Something that was previously perhaps stuck between the two of you is now gaining momentum, is what I'm feeling, okay? And there's also a sense of accomplishment. Now you may perhaps reach a milestone in your relationship with this person, but mostly I feel like this has something to do with truth and clarity, okay, in your situation, which is sort of taking it forward now. and this happens to be your card, the Chariot. Okay, it is quite possible that you are the person who is speaking your truth, speaking your mind in this relationship. Okay, but there is some hiccup, some initial resistance, like I said, which I was feeling with the Nine of Wands here. Let's see, what is their approach? Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Okay, let's see, what is your approach? The Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Incidentally, we have two aces here on either side. So this is something that is, and the Ace of Swords bang in the middle. So this is something that is fairly new, I suppose. It's not, or if this is an existing relationship that's been there for some time and you've known each other for some time, then this has to do with a new spark, a new burst of energy, like I said, in your relationship, a new start. Okay, so this person's approach is quite balanced, but they have the Ace of Wands, which is like this inspired action kind of energy, but it's also about attraction. Okay, this person, I mean, the Ace of Wands is the phallic symbol. They, I feel, are super attracted to you, like physically, and they want to perhaps reach the next level of intimacy. But I feel like there's just, in terms of effort, I feel like this person is just putting in just the right amount of effort, in the sense that you may be wanting more from them, but they aren't giving you that much, I feel. Okay, what they're giving you is perhaps just barely enough to keep the momentum going, to keep the relationship going. Okay, but they definitely are really attracted to you. Now you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Swords on your side, so that's a more grounded energy. What you're offering to this person is a lot more stable than just attraction and that initial burst of energy and intimacy. Okay, you've got the way where you're heading is like the Ten of Pentacles, which is what you want to achieve, which is the be all end all, the white picket fence, the family and kids and pets, and generational happiness, that sort of thing. But I feel like you've put a hold on that. Okay, you're thinking about it, you're sort of making peace in a way with the situation for what it is. There's a sense of acceptance that is coming through as well. But I feel like you're giving it a good thought, whether it's a good idea, whether this is actually going to reach the Ten of Pentacles or not. Okay, more attraction. So the Knight of Wands and the Devil is in their thoughts and feelings. This person is like super duper blown up attraction to you. There's an inimitable how do I put this? It's like this magnetic pull that they feel towards you. But as far as feelings is concerned, I feel like they're feeling more from a physical perspective than, I'm not saying that they're not capable of feeling, but they're feeling Okay, how do I say this in a PG manner? I hope you get my point. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. There's this intense attraction that they feel towards you, but it's more on a, as of now, from what I can see, it's more on a physical plane. Okay, it's not that deep rooted. The other thing that I'm seeing is that they have perhaps this fear of commitment, fear of sticking in one place for too long. Okay, there may be somebody who's always in motion. Someone like the Knight of Wands, he comes in, he goes out, he's in and out, he's the most unreliable of all knights. Okay, he's like the F boy, if you know what I mean. He's not exactly partner material. This is someone you can be adventurous with, have fun with, have a great satisfying intimate relationship but not on a deep soul level. Someone who's perhaps quite they're always looking for the next big adventure, this kind of person. And they're like free spirited. You can't really tie them down to one place, which I feel is why you're not feeling inclined to offer this, or you're thinking about it but not really going ahead with it. So you have the King of Wands and Temperance. Now these are two, you could be dealing with a Sag or a Capricorn, or definitely a fire sign, more of a Sag, Leo kind of energy I'm feeling here. I feel like you're trying to tone it down, okay? That is what you're trying to do. You're also really attracted to this person, but you're trying to sort of it's like the King of Wands is looking right at the devil with there's a sense of longing for this person, for what they have to offer, in the sense that it might get you out of your, limbo, perhaps, if you've not been in a relationship for too long and you want a new experience. Then I feel this is the right person for that. But just someone to shake things up. But as far as you thinking about whether this is going to lead to a commitment or not is concerned, I feel like you're trying to make peace with the situation and trying to take it slow, even though you have like you want to take action, you want to go ahead and explore with this person. There is this element of holding back in a way and trying to take things slow as much as possible. And you've also got a lot of attraction towards this person. Okay, let's see, what is their behavior? Got the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So again, like I was feeling initially with the Six of Pentacles, this person is not all that giving, okay, in a relationship, in the sense that they're holding back in terms of what they have to offer, the full bloom, okay, not just their physical self, but what they have to offer as a person, as a partner, as a counterpart. And they are being quite stingy with their energy. They might be perhaps quite affluent, they are well-to-do in the sense that they are well settled in life. Sorry about that. So, like I was saying, this person is, I see the King of Pentacles as someone who is quite like the long-term commitment sorts, but I feel like that is what they have to offer, but as far as their behavior is concerned, they're sort of blocking that. They are not giving that part of themselves. They are hesitant to um, really commit and give themselves fully to this relationship. Okay, let's see what is your behavior towards this. Okay, so you're trying to work with them, you're trying to and how awesome is this? You have the Queen of Pentacles here and they have the King of Pentacles. I mean, I feel like if this person has if they reach that point where they can go beyond offering just that uh, just that amount which is enough to get you going, they can be like a good counterpart for you. I mean, there is potential for that, and you, I feel, are recognizing that. So your behavior is that of support and concern. You're being nurturing, you're being kind, you're being giving, you're quite the caregiver, like usually how cancers are. They can go out of their way even to really make someone feel comfortable in their own skin and in a relationship, and that is what you're doing. And with the Three of Pentacles here, it's quite possible that you may be actually even discussing about this, or trying to work through any sort of obstacles that you may have. You may be discussing this with your friends, or if you have common friends, especially if you're maybe working together, then you're trying to be very cordial at work and trying to even, go to the extent of being nice to their friends and things like that. But overall, you're trying to work with what you have, okay, with how much they are giving you, which is kind of like the bare minimum as of now. What do they want? They have the Empress and the Two of Wands. Again, I'm getting this I feel like they're in two minds in a way. This person is more like an explorer, someone who's always on the lookout for, like I said, the next newness or the next adventure. They have all these wands and fiery energy on their side. Okay. It is quite possible that this person is thinking about like a long-term commitment with you, but so far I feel like they haven't really displayed that. Okay, let's get an idea about this Two of Wands. Get the Justice. So there's a sense of duality here, and the Sun is hiding the Eight of Swords. So I feel like this person is struggling with even completely understanding what they want. There's a lot going on as far as their inner world is concerned. They want you to be the Empress, to be their, the Empress is like the divine counterpart, and she's like an amalgamation of all the queens. So that's like the beautiful feminine energy, and they want that. They are looking right at her and contemplating about which way to go. Okay, they are, I feel, weighing the pros and cons of of a relationship in general. And even if this person, I feel, leaves you or something like that, I am being called to tell you that don't take this personally, because this is just how they are. I feel like somewhere deep down they don't want to get tied down. They want to be free, they want to be liberated, they want to like I said, go out and seek the next new adventure. Again, like this fiery energy, okay? So it's like there's a part of them that actually wants to go ahead and commit, in a way, be the counterpart for the Empress. The other part of them is more like this free bird, not wanting to be tied down in any way, just giving enough so that you can keep the momentum going with somebody. Always seeking something new. What do you want? You've got the Five of Pentacles and the Emperor. I feel like even if it makes you feel like you've suffered a loss or something, you want to be able to be in charge of your life. You want to call the shots. Wow, look at the duality here. I mean, is this like a twin flame relationship or something? I don't know. There's a lot of mirroring happening here. You've got the Emperor, they've got the Empress. I mean, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, they've got the King of Pentacles. What's going on? Momentarily, at least, I feel that you have this temptation or this need to separate yourself from this person in order to take your power back. That is what you want. And that's why I feel that you will want to speak your mind and move on, move ahead in life, okay? As an outcome, we have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands. Let me get some clarity about that. Why is the Queen of Swords here? More characters. We get the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. Okay, and we have the Three of Cups. So it could be that there is someone else involved, okay? Someone they have their eyes on. Quite possible. We have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and you really want to speak your mind, okay? You want to be honest with this person, and you want them to be honest with you. I'm hearing you want to reclaim your life. You want to reclaim your power. And you want to start something new, whether it is by cutting this person off and moving ahead, moving forward in a new direction, or it is about you, both of you coming clean with each other, having an honest discussion, even if it may be a little bit blunt and to the point, even to some extent maybe harsh, okay? But I am not really seeing that here. I feel like there's this big need for you, both of you, to be really honest with each other. Especially you, Cancer, because I feel like you've been thinking about it for quite some time. You're just holding back. And you've been trying to go along. You've been trying to be your usual caring, nurturing self. But you want to speak your mind. You want to talk about, express your feelings, your emotions. And even perhaps discuss this element of third party if that applies to your situation. If this is someone coming back from the past, I feel like there is a possibility of a reconciliation, and a starting of something new, because you do have aces here, okay, and the pages. So it's starting something new and going in a new direction. But before that happens, you're really going to sit down and have like an honest discussion with each other and about the viability of this offer, about whether you should go ahead with this or not, how is it going to work out. And you're also going to talk about what has happened in the past, I feel, okay? And now you're in a much more confident powerful place. So going back to the Nine of Wands initially, where I was feeling this resistance and distance and even miscommunication to some extent. Maybe you've been holding back on your communication as well, and that is what's going to happen now, Cancer. So as advice, we have go the distance to the sea. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Interesting. We have perspective and grounding. So the advice for you, Cancer, is to be is to go where your heart is leading you. Okay, it sounds cliche, but that is what I'm getting. You might not exactly know where you're heading as far as this relationship is concerned, but there's a need for you to first of all ground yourself, and to ground this whole fiery intimate relationship. Okay, look for what is long term, would look for what is what has the potential of growth. And the fifth chakra here is all about your communication. It's a throat chakra. So I feel like you're being helped, you're being guided to speak your mind, speak your truths, and also if you feel like there is potential here, like this person could be someone you could bank on, count on, and someone you could have a long-term relationship with, if that is what you're looking for, then to take things slow. Okay, remember that this is not a relationship is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So you need to take one step at a time and be patient. Okay, and the idea is to perhaps separate yourself a little bit from the situation and get some perspective on what's happening, what is the way forward, and listening to your intuition about that. Okay, let's get some messages, okay, from my deck. Let's see, what do they want to say to you? What do they want to say to Cancer? Now you're just somebody that I used to know, okay? There's so much I wanted to say, but I guess it's too late. They might have felt, or they are feeling like they've lost the opportunity now to have an honest discussion with you, perhaps. And this could actually be someone from your past, okay? Which also explains why you're feeling so resistant. Good connection, bad timing. Commitment is a scary thing. Okay, I think that pretty much sums it up for this person. What else do you want to say to this person? Maybe this person is like they have a job that involves a lot of traveling, and that's why they're sort of always in and out of your life, and you're trying to hang on to that little bit of commitment that you feel towards this person. You're trying to be there for them, and they may be afraid of completely opening up or committing to you because of that reason, because they're not sure of when or how things are going to work out. Okay, it's difficult for me to trust anyone. This hurts like crazy. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. I'll just pull out one message from them. I need to love myself first. Perhaps this person is battling some wound, some issue within themselves that is sort of keeping them or blocking them from really committing to someone else. Okay, So that was your reading. I hope this was useful. And now I'm going to switch on to the singles reading. Do take care of yourself. I'll see you again in another video. God bless. Bye-bye. Hi Cancer singles. This is your reading for the month of Feb 2020. And we're going to look at what's happening. Okay. This is for you if you are completely single, or if you maybe just started perhaps getting to know someone or date someone, but things haven't really reached the relationship or situationship level yet. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're in your element. You're really attractive at this time. You're attracting a lot of suitors. You may be looking your best. You may be paying attention to even how you're feeling, how you're coming across, what is your impression on people. There's this vibrant energy around about you, okay, which is attracting a lot of people towards you, and you're coming across as someone who's really confident and accomplished, okay, and fun loving, adventurous, funny. Okay, that is what I'm getting. So you're really prepped, I would say, for a relationship per se. Now let me just give this a quick shuffle and then we'll start with your reading. Okay. All right. I can just start from there. Okay. Oh, so now we have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Perhaps someone is approaching you. Or this could be your energy as well. Okay. So in the recent past, you have the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So I'm feeling like you've not really been out with somebody. You've sort of been at times you were sort of interested in dating or meeting people, and at other times you felt like, I think it's best if I just preserve my energy, and I'm not really in the mood to go out and meet someone and put in the effort to get to know someone and build on a relationship or anything like that. So there were times when I feel like your energy was sort of dwindling, okay, or going up and down. So it was at times, like I said, you felt quite motivated to go ahead and maybe approach somebody and talk to someone, communicate, and at other times you were more reserved and just meh, I don't know, I think I'm good with where I am. Okay. In the present energy, okay, we have the Ace of Wands and Judgment. Wow. Incidentally, we got the Ace of Wands for the love story reading, which is for couples, but I feel that it's quite possible that someone from the past is coming back with a new zest, a new energy, and with the intention of starting something anew with you, and sort of starting off where you might have left things off. Okay. Yeah, that is a big possibility with the Judgment card here. For others of you, if this is not a past person returning, I mean, who really wants that? But unless you really want that, but I feel like this is just your energy, okay? you are sort of now coming from the Four of Swords. You are renewing yourself, maybe even completely renewing the way you look, okay? Especially, I don't know why I keep getting that, but you're paying a lot of attention to how you come across, and sort of there's this revamping happening, okay, of you in terms of your energy, in terms of the way you look, in terms of the way you approach relationships and dating, and even people that you may be attracted to. So there's this new burst of energy that is happening now after, I feel, quite a pause in your love life. Okay, let's see. More fire. Ooh, okay. Man, for some of you, this is definitely some person from the past returning. Okay. So, we have the Six of Swords and the King of Wands here, which is what's happening beneath the surface in a way, okay? I feel like you're the one most likely who is getting your zest back, okay? Or there's been somebody in your life, like the King of Wands could be a fire sign, which I did see in the couples reading, who you're sort of trying to move away from or move towards in your case, okay? It could be like it could be that you're seeing them in a new light now, which is sort of helping you move towards this person or be more open to this person. But at the same time, there's this energy of you. No, no, I don't know. I keep getting like you're resisting someone old, okay? That is what I'm feeling. You don't really want somebody from the past to come back, and even though they might claim that they have completely changed and whatever. You're looking forward to a new start. Now, whether this is most likely it's not with somebody from the past, okay? Even though there is a good chance that you will receive some sort of communication from someone who you've been involved with in the past, okay? All right. This is kind of complicated. And we have the Hermit now at the bottom of the deck. I feel that what you're looking forward to is it's like the complete package. That is what you're looking forward to. And you're not really willing to settle for anything less, is what I'm getting. So whether it is with somebody who is returning from the past or someone who is new, you're in no mood to really give in, because you feel at the top of your game, okay? You're confident, you know what you want, you're gonna go for it, you're not gonna settle for anything less, okay? And you're putting in the effort also in yourself, in the way you come across, and you're coming across as a lot more confident person now, I feel. What's happening in your external life or on the outside is the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the World. Now, as far as someone from the past approaching you is concerned, I feel like you're gonna resist that, okay? Because you kind of understand why this thing didn't work in the first place. Even though there may be like a lot of physical attraction towards this person between the two of you, I feel like you've closed that chapter, okay? And you're looking forward to something new. You're looking forward to it's like you are a new person and you're not going to settle for anything that the past you, okay, the old you would have settled for, okay, and you want something new is what I'm feeling. And that's why also I feel you're gonna sort of resist and quietly just excuse yourself and escape that situation if it happens. That is, if your ex sort of comes back and wants to offer you something new or wants to just go out with you and restart something, you're gonna resist that, I feel, because of recognizing that it had to happen and things, that chapter is completely done, it's closed, okay. In terms of your near future, we have the Seven of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, to me, this feels like even if someone does approach you, be it someone from the past or from, I don't know, someone completely new, I feel like you're exploring, you're still looking at what else is out there, and you're sort of, it's almost like you're trying to manifest the person of your dreams, okay? That is what I'm getting. And in the meanwhile, you're gonna take care of yourself. You're gonna focus on yourself. You're in a good place as far as being. You're in a good place by yourself, I feel, okay? And again, I feel that even though you might sort of reminisce about what was and what could have happened, and if this had happened, that would have happened, and what ifs and should ifs, what ifs and coulda, shoulda, woulda, if you find yourself lost in that thinking process and in those emotions, there's a need for you to come back to reality and ground yourself. And B, I feel like you're gonna do that anyway, okay? You're going to focus on the now and the here and now. The Queen of Pentacles is a grounded energy. She's not someone who will get swayed in her emotions and thoughts and memories and feelings. And even though she's very nurturing, she is someone who also is kind and compassionate towards herself, and she makes sure that she's comfortable in her skin and in her environment. So that is the kind of grounded energy that you're going to have, irrespective of who is approaching you. If it is someone new also who maybe just wants, the excitement and going out and dating and just not really the commitment type, you're not going to settle for that, okay? But I really feel like you could get approached by, or you could get some communication from someone from your past. And I personally don't like listening to that because I'm not really into that. But anyway, let's get, okay, and we have the Hierophant and the Tower. That's just wow. So the Hierophant is about commitment and possibly even like a traditional sort of a relationship, okay? It could be that one thing I'm seeing is that your energy is very grounded, it's stable, okay, which is good, which is what I like seeing. And What I'm seeing also is perhaps for some of you, your idea of what an ideal relationship or what a commitment looks like is perhaps changing. It's going to change. For others of you, it's quite possible that this person from the past who is likely to approach you sort of just comes in unexpectedly and talks about commitment, okay, and that just throws you off. It takes you, it sort of, yeah, it takes you off guard, and you feel a bit maybe lost and confused because of that, okay. It sort of shakes you up is what I'm getting. That is quite likely to happen. For others of you, this is about your idea of commitment, or there's some confusion, okay, with regards to commitment, with regards to perhaps what you value in a relationship, and this could even be a Taurus, okay, coming in. But I'm getting for most of you that at the end of the day, you're going to look at what is good for you, because you're not in this settlement mood at all. I mean, you're like, I'm done with carrying all these burdens for somebody else. I don't deserve that. I deserve better. I deserve comfort. I deserve commitment. I deserve loyalty. I deserve someone who's gonna give me the 10 of cups, okay, someone I can at least picture myself with in the long run, okay. And I'm just done with whatever was happening in the past, and I definitely feel like there's someone who's kind of like an unreliable person who's very attracted to you, who's coming in, and they might even talk about commitment, which sort of takes you aback, but I don't know. It just feels like it's gonna momentarily shake you up a bit, okay? And you might just get lost in thoughts, but you're gonna come back to ground reality. Yeah. So we get as your advice or additional messages, we have chop wood, truth be told, we get thinker, and milk and honey. I feel like if somebody is indeed coming from the past, it's gonna give you an opportunity to really speak your mind now to this person. And the advice for you also is to be honest with yourself, okay? Do you really want this? Think about it. Is this the right person for you? Is this someone who makes you happy? Is this someone you can have this rainbow of blessings with? Someone you can see a future with? Is this someone who you can really be your authentic self with, or not? If not, then it's perhaps time to sweep them away. With chopwood here, it's also about not getting into that whole future fantasy, building castles in the sky kind of energy. It is about being grounded, being practical, being focused on your day-to-day tasks, okay? Every time you feel like you're wandering, your mind is wandering, and you're thinking about you're getting obsessed about memories and things like that, it is important for you to come back to this energy of just focusing on your day-to-day tasks, on your goals, and being really grounded in reality, okay? in a way, the Ten of Cups is also about like a. It's not the Ten of Pentacles. It's kind of like a fantastical version of a family. Okay, so I hope this was useful to you in some way, and I wish you all the very best for the month ahead. Do take care of yourself. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again in another video. God bless. Bye bye.